I hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. And you might be wondering about this website that you see here, growtallfast.com. Well, I do have some plans for the future, but for now, if you want the book, you might be new to the channel and you may not have a copy of the book. Maybe you got the copy from someone else. I don't know. But if you're looking for a copy of the book, just go to growtallfast.com and you will get the most updated version. It's edit number 6. Okay. I actually updated the book. I recommend everyone to join this website because there are some things that I will be doing in the future, and for you to be notified about it, it would be good if you join this website. Now, of course, I'm likely to notify you of things via this channel. But also, by joining the website, you may be notified sooner about some things, and there may be some things that I notify you about via email, and I won't do it via the channel, maybe. And another good reason to get on my email list is that who knows what wacky things could happen. My channel could be shut down, suspended, or whatever, and at least we'll be linked up through the email. And you don't have to worry, I don't send emails all willy-nilly. I don't do that. And I am not in the business of selling data. I don't see myself doing that. Selling information or nothing. That's just not my thing. I've never done it. And I don't agree with the whole concept of doing it. Okay? So, do what you will. Do what you will. But, yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video is, I want to talk about a few things, actually. Oh, yeah. And when you get that book, the audio version of the book, you can actually create your own audio version by using the app 11 Reader. There are a lot of AI apps out there that they don't sound normal. They don't sound natural. But in my experience, 11 Reader, they have the most natural, really natural sounding voices. And so when you download the latest edition of my book, what you can do is get the 11 Reader app, 11 Reader, and just upload it to that app. And the two voices I like, They're Brian and George. Okay. Brian might be my top favorite. And secondly, George. But hey, they have a lot of voices. You pick which one you want. I just wanted to give you that tidbit. Usually when I listen to the book, I listen to it in Brian's voice. And yeah, sounds pretty decent. Pretty good. And so that's that. Now, let me talk a little bit about what you're looking at right now. Not the website, but everything else. I've been silent for a while. In fact, the last video I did where I was sharing information with Isaac, there was a part 2, part 3, part 4 to that video, but I kept having to edit and re-edit and overlap. It was ridiculous. And I'm just being honest. I felt like God was telling me that I need to be quiet. You may have your own thoughts about it, but I felt like God was saying that I needed to be silent. I didn't understand it, and I could be wrong. But I don't know. I don't know everything. It could be because of my head space. There may have been some disorder there, and there still is. But I do feel that my headspace is becoming more orderly, but it may get disorderly again. Anyway, but I was thinking about it today. It's like I was feeling like even now is a time for me to be quiet, but then there's a part of me that actually feels like it is time to put some things out there. And I'm like, why am I having these two feelings at once? And today I was thinking that it might have something to do with how I need to, how can I say, more me, okay? It just needs to be more of my style of things. And here's what I mean. When it comes to helping people, it doesn't matter whether they're under the age of 18 or even over the age of 18. It doesn't matter. It's like it's doable. I'm saying it doesn't matter in that it is doable. Like, I can do it. I do believe I can do it. But there's only one way I can do it. There's only one way I can do it. And that's when the person I'm helping is able to follow every directive. And if that's not possible, then quite frankly, I mean, I don't want to say it, but I get all discombobulated. I get all discombobulated. And it's because I am all about winning. I want to win. And, I just picture like an arrow going from the bow to the target. And that hissing noise, that's how I want everything to be. And if the person I'm helping is not in a position to do everything, or at least the most important things, it causes turbulence. And so it gets to a point where I don't even know how to think or talk. That's me. And there's probably a better way to say this. There's probably a better way to say this, but yeah. And the thing is, I really care about people's height goals. I do. I care a great deal. When I look at a person, and sometimes I feel that I can just look at a person and see that they have potential for growth. Like Isaac, if you're listening to this, when I just look at you, like I don't even have to know how tall you are. And I don't know, maybe it just comes with living as long as I've lived and seeing so many young folk over time and seeing what happens to them later on. And I'm telling you, man, when I look at you, Isaac, I see a guy who has a future over 6 feet tall. Like, you're not done growing. There's absolutely no way you should remain 5'10" and a quarter. And that's what I'm claiming. I'm claiming you're 5'10" and a quarter. Because I did see that video where you measured yourself at night. I even made, the video was like 37 minutes. It's right here. It's right here. Let me click on that real quick. Yeah. All right, Isaac. 38 minutes. 38 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah, I made a response to the video, but it is not something for me to upload, man. It's not. It's not. Okay? So I made a video to that one. And I made all these other videos. And here, right here, I broke out a calculator, man. Doing some math up in there. Let's change this here. See? Doing a formula. 6.6 feet. And over here, I was talking about your height goals in relation to milk content and protein content. And I was talking about the principle of basically how if you were drinking milk only, like if you were on a milk only diet, I'm not saying that you should be on a milk only diet. I am not saying that at all. But if you were drinking milk only and you couldn't have anything else, then the amount of milk you drink should be according, or it should move in the direction of how tall you want to be. So if you wanted to be close to 7 feet tall, the way the math goes, it's about a quart for every foot. Okay? So, and I think it's actually, it might be even a little more than that. But in general, if you want to be 7 feet tall, then the amount of milk you drink should move. I'll just use that type of language. It should move toward 7 quarts. If that's all that you're taking in, if you're not eating or anything else, the amount of milk, you go a quart per foot. Okay? And so, if you are eating, you would at least want to do the math of, okay, if you want to be close to 7 feet, and it's a quart a foot, then how much protein is in 7 quarts of milk? Okay? And then you do the math with, well, how much if you're eating meat, how much meat can you eat that day to represent the amount of protein that you would get in 7 quarts of milk? Okay? And if I may say this, you might even want to move toward the numbers of 7.5 quarts or 7.25 quart. Because I did my own type of math here. And, you might want to look at those numbers, okay? And yeah, so, those are the type of things I was speaking on. And incidentally, The Miracle of Milk by Bernard McFadden, it did talk about that concept of if one were to go on a milk diet, how much milk should they drink? And typically you judge it, for men, you judge it by, I think for women too. I forget the figure for women, but for men, definitely, it's a quart per foot. Okay, so if a guy's around 5 feet tall, 5 something, he would drink around 5 quarts of milk. If someone's around 6 feet, they would drink around 6 feet. 6 quarts. Between 6 and 7. You can read the book. It's in there. It also talked about some people were able to get down 9 quarts of milk in a day. And we're just talking about the milk diet. And I think it's good to read that book or listen to the audio. It's available on Audible, just to get familiar with milk, because rightfully it is entitled, the book is entitled, The Miracle of Milk. Milk is a special fluid, and I don't think we really understand it or know enough about it, and we take it for granted. But all over nature, it is the growth, I want to call it the growth elixir. That's what it is. It's also been called liquid growth hormone. Even baby seals drinking milk. Whales, whales in the ocean I think whales, baby whales drink milk. I think. I hope I'm not wrong. That would be, I don't know, a little embarrassing. Not too much. But anyway, land and sea animals are drinking milk. So milk is like a template. And just as you would consider the amount of protein, in your case, I would say from like 7 quarts to 7.5 quarts. Like that should be, when it comes to how tall you want to be. And initially, you know, if you're eating the equivalent amount of protein, it may be difficult at first. I mean, there might be some you work your way up to. I don't know. But another thing just to keep in mind also is the calcium content, the mineral content, things of this nature, you know. Those are things to keep in mind. Okay? And, you know, if you're not drinking milk, you know, because you got to get your minerals and all that other good stuff. So, yeah. Another thing, I do want to, here it is, I'm basically making a video, but I think it's better now. It's better now because my thoughts have been able to get more organized. Here's another thing to consider. I remember when I was doing my Grow Tall routines a long time ago, I did notice that when I was really active in my routine, it was like my body could handle more milk. And that's kind of how I was thinking. Like when I would do my reaches or my stretches, I would kind of think that in my mind, I was making space for milk or any nutrition, whether I was taking in raw eggs, Irish moss, milk, my grow-up drink that had the eggshells in it. When I would stretch, when I would reach, in my mind I was thinking, I'm making room for milk or the nutrition. I'm making room for my grow-up. And I would be like doing various reaches or stretches, and I would be telling my body, okay, nutrition, go here. Go here. And I was doing all sorts of things. I would do some Grow Tall activity before I ate. And then even after I ate, I might do something. And I'm not saying it was efficient or whatever, but yeah, man. I'm thinking about those times. Sometimes they were fun, sometimes not so much. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you, with everyone, that your body handles, and you may know this, your body handles the nutrition better with activity, because it's like you're giving it a place to go. And the beauty of a growth hall routine is that you're doing all this vertical pressure. It's not like you're trying to build muscle or, some other thing. Because if you're building muscle, the protein would go toward making your muscles bigger and stuff like that. But if you're focused on vertical stress, vertical affliction, vertical trauma, vertical pressure, you're saying, hey, body, take this nutrition to feed this vertical pressure or whatever. I can't think of the word, but you get the idea. It's vertical attention. Okay? And you're telling the nutrition to focus vertically. And I believe at that time my body would just hold the nutrition. It would just hold it. But when I wasn't doing enough grow tall activity, it's like that nutrition would go in one end and out the other. And you get my drift. It's like my body wouldn't hold it. I didn't create the space. And so the nutrition was like, well, since you didn't create enough space for me in your body, I'm going to have to look for some space outside your body. Okay? And I just had to sit my ass down. Okay? All right. Don't mean to embarrass anyone here, but I'm just, just telling it like it is. So, yeah. So yeah, man, I was talking about a lot of stuff, man. Several videos here. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7 videos, man. But they are not uploadable. But anyway, right now I want to talk about how this channel might start looking from now to the summer and who knows when. I'm going to do me in a way that I haven't done before, okay? And you may like it, you may not. And so I'm just letting you know in advance. I'm letting everybody know in advance. But that's about as much explanation that I care to give at the moment. But I'm going to do me, okay? And the thing is that if I do me, I have more clarity. And that rhymes. If I do me, I have more clarity. And to be clear, when I say do me, it's not like I'm just making it. I'm not saying that I'm making it all about me. No. My point is, I'm going to be me more unabashedly. That rhymes as well. Yeah. Okay? It's going to be me. So anyway, I bought a microphone. I might start rapping on here. I might start singing on here. I might start coming up with some wild storylines on here. I might do all sorts of things on here. You might see all sorts of videos on here. And if it don't make sense to you in the beginning, hopefully it makes sense to you in the end. Some of y'all might want to unsubscribe. Some of y'all might want to run away. And you know what? That might be the best thing for you to do. It might be the best thing for some of y'all to get the heck out of Dodge. Because you don't know what this skin tight flash fella is doing. What in the world is this man doing? Well, this man is doing what he feels needs to be done. And it's more than feel. To the best of his understanding, he is doing what seems to be the necessary thing to do. Okay? And so, that's that. And man, let me tell you, I thought of something interesting, a cool storyline, you know? Because you know what I wonder? I wonder if 21 Savage been watching this channel. I think he may have been watching it. You know who 21 Savage is? I'm going to show you in a moment. But he's a rapper. But look, check out this song here. Check out this song. I think 21 Savage saw this video. Listen here. Now that was the song sped up. Hold on.
Concerning my 2026 Summer Grow Taller journey. Question. I believe that I won't be 66.
Okay, you heard that? That's not the best, rendition of it. But yeah, I think 21 Savage saw this video. And I wanted to rap about that. Oh yeah, and I think it inspired him. I think it inspired him to make a song. Because you look at when this video came out and when 21 Savage song came out. Now remember that. Remember that, okay? Now I'm gonna let you listen to this song, okay? Okay, now this is 21 Savage right here. All right. This is his song. It says on there, Mr. Recoup. Okay? Mr. Recoup. Now, I thought that was interesting. That was so interesting. It's called Mr. Recoup. But first, let me let you hear the instrumental. Okay? I'm going to let you hear the instrumental. And it's going to sound like the music we heard in Isaac's video. Check it out. Okay, that ain't the part. Just keep listening. And remember, in the video, it was sped up, right? That was sped up because of the way I edited the video. But it's going to be slowed down and you're going to hear that same sound. And look when this video came out. Well, the instrumental came out December 12th, which was about the time the song came out. This is one instrumental, and I found instrumental because I was gonna rap on it, and I was gonna try to, make something cool. But make something fly. Go do my thing, and I was gonna rap about some stuff, and December 12th, 2025. Yeah, I found that instrumental. Okay, check it out. And you're going to hear when it sounds like Isaac's video. Check it out. You hear that? You hear that? Look, you never know who on this channel, y'all. You never know. You never know who on this channel. You never know who's being inspired. I think 21 Savage saw Isaac's video. I got more reasons why. Check it out. Check it out. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Yeah, see? The whole time I was quiet, y'all. The whole time I was quiet. I was saying, I'm thinking all kinds of stuff, y'all. All kinds of stuff. I'm ready to retire. I'm ready to retire. I want to retire. I want to make music. I want to help people grow tall. I want to talk about cool stuff, cool science stuff, stuff that's unbelievable, and I want to sing about it. I want to rap about it. I want to do all sorts of things. I want to become a multimillionaire. I want to help many of you become multimillionaires. Truth to the core. I want to help many become multimillionaires. I want to help create grow tall millionaires, literally and figuratively. Millimeters matter. Millionaires. Help people get a lot of millimeters so they become millionaires. But then literally, because of what they accomplish and the know-how that they have, they can help people to become millionaires. Yeah. I'm thinking all kinds of stuff. But anyway, yeah. He was about. Now I'm gonna show you another reason why I think 21 Savage may have. Now look, maybe he didn't. But don't it make a cool storyline? We can just pretend, right? We can pretend. But if you look at the dates that Isaac made his video and the date that I saw the video, and then when 21 Savage comes out with this song, it might have been like December 12th, 11th, or 10th when 21 Savage came out with this song, okay? So it was after Isaac made his video, man. I'm telling you, this Grow Tall stuff is so legit. It ain't even popped off yet. Like the way it can be done. The way it can be done, y'all. This is sick. It's sick. And what Isaac is doing, it is so inspiring. Okay? And there are other people out here. It's like, and I love what Isaac is doing. He's making videos, and I saw his latest video, and It's the bomb. That's how we used to say it back when I was in school. It's the bomb, man. I love that video. It has a powerful beginning, powerful intro. It's great. If you haven't visited Isaac's channel, I recommend his latest video. It is very inspiring. From beginning to end, it is inspiring. Okay? But I'm here to say Isaac may have inspired 21 Savage. Okay? Check it out. Just hear that again. Just hear that. You want me to go back? Let me go back to Isaac's video real quick, and then I'm going to play this 21 Savage again.
By the way, I have 2 siblings, and I'm the oldest, okay? Yeah, okay. I'll get you. Concerning my 2026 summer grow taller journey. Question. I believe that I won't be 66 kilograms next year.
There it is. Now, it was going fast. It was going fast, right? But you just imagine it slow. Okay. And now for the 21 Savage one. Okay? Look. That's it. Now, check it out. What's another reason why I think 21 Savage may have been inspired? Well, look what it's called. Mr. Recoup. Mr. Recoup. Okay? Now, what's the significance of that? Well, okay. Here's Isaac's latest video. And in his latest video, you see something that Isaac has been consistent with from the beginning. It says, from Isaac to Mr. Skin Tight Flash. Okay? He always calls me Mr. Skin Tight Flash. Okay? Now, so I'm just saying, someone could see this like, okay, so how do we get from Mr. Skin Tight Flash to Mr. Recoup? Well, what is Skin Tight Flash associated with? Growth and regeneration. My whole deal is about growth and regeneration. And what's regeneration? Regeneration, at least in terms of what I'm doing, it's recouping what I figure that was something that was lost, or something that I should have had, but I didn't. You know, when I was a certain age, I feel, like I should be a certain height. And so I'm recouping what is lost. That's the whole concept. And anybody in this grow tall arena who have reached a certain age, it's about recouping. Something like that. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying I'm using the best words for it, but it's just an interesting storyline. I'm just thinking of creative ways we could play with that and have fun with it. Just have fun in this space. And besides, you never know. Because, how tall is 21 Savage anyway? How old is he? Should we look that up? How tall is he? How old is he? Does he want to regenerate in some way? Does he want to recoup? And it ain't like he can make us a song, a Grow Tall song. Ain't like he can do that. He's beholden to his label to make certain types of music. But I'm just saying, you never know who you inspire. You never know. You never know. And then I actually listened to the rap. Listening for stuff. You never know. It's just fun. It's just fun to think about. Okay, well, based on this, he's about 33. 33, and that's around the age where guys are interested in this. I'm just saying. 14 to 34. Those are the numbers I talk about. 14 to 34. When I had that real good growth spurt of mine, I had just turned 34. But when I started this stuff, I was 33. Yeah, I'm just saying. Who knows? Who knows? How tall is he? Let's see. Well, here it's saying he's around 6 feet, 6'1". I don't know. Maybe he wants to be 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", or more. I don't know. Hey, you can say it's crazy talk. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, and the thing is, because I work, I'm talking about it. See, you wouldn't have to, if I was retired, you probably wouldn't even hear me talking about it. You just would have heard the song. And you would have liked it. You would have even loved it. And you wouldn't hear all this brainstorming. This is all this is. It's just artistic brainstorming. Okay? That's all it is. I just think it's interesting. The timing of it. And you could just make a whole little storyline about it. And sing it as if it really happened. And you can throw some stuff in and, look for rhyme here, look for rhyme there, just. And not just words, situational rhymes. Yeah, correlations. Yeah, anyway. Stuff I was thinking about. But, yeah. That's enough of me talking. Hey. If this was a weird conversation to you, I totally get it. I totally get why you might say that. And this is another reason why I was quiet. I mean, there's so many things in my head right now. Yeah. So many things. I guess my brain is trying to formulate a new existence. Okay? A whole different way of being. Anyway. Cool video right here. Hope you get a chance to see it. I liked it. And gave a comment. Gave a comment there. And it was after 3 weeks that I made the comment, but couldn't speak beforehand. And by the way, I don't, if you ever wondered why I never said, Merry Christmas on here, or Happy Easter, or anything like that, it's because those holidays, I don't celebrate them. I don't really believe in them. I believe in Jesus. I love me some Jesus now. And well, I say I love Jesus, but I really feel like Jesus got to make that call. You know, I can think I love him, but he the one who can really verify that. But anyway, Christmas might be okay. Easter might be okay. I just need to do more research on it. For most of my life, I thought those holidays were actually pagan, had pagan roots. And so I didn't want to celebrate them. But I'm rethinking a lot of things. And so that's one of the things on my list for me to look into to see if it's really pagan and all that stuff. I'm mentioning that because in case you're wondering why I'm silent during certain holidays, that's why. I don't mean to be rude to anybody or nothing. Or, you know, I'm not trying to be rude or show disregard to anyone. No, it just, those days are just like any other day to me. It's been that way all my life. So anyway, that's that. Wish everyone the best, and I'm finna do my thing. And if you wanna raise up out of here, you know, you do you. You do you. Boy, that's a funny show. That's a funny show. Boy, look at her. All right, peace out, y'all.